MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is getting kicked out of his bank that he has been a customer with for years and years and years. During a recent appearance, of course, on Steve Bannon's podcast, Mike Lindell played a clip, actually played a voicemail that alleged to be from his bank. And they said, listen, you've been with us for a long time, but we're going to have to cut ties with you. You have 30 days to remove your assets from our institutions because, of all the bad publicity that comes along with this. And of course, there could be an FBI investigation looking into your finances, and we just don't want that here at our bank. So you get 30 days, get your money and get the hell out. The two banks are, for the record, the Heartland Financial and Minnesota Bank and Trust. And those two institutions, according to this voicemail, don't want the bad publicity. Yeah, two financial institutions that nobody's ever heard of, unless I guess you live in Minnesota, don't want bad publicity because of an FBI investigation that may or may not happen somewhere down the road? Lindell then, of course, said that he is not taking his money out of the bank. He is going to fight this. If they want him out, they got to kick his butt out. And that's not going to happen either because I don't believe a word of any of this. Sorry. This doesn't seem likely at all. American banks have literally, not necessarily Heartland and Minnesota Bank and Trust, but other banks in the United States, big banks, have actually been found guilty of washing money, as Mike PONI likes to put it, essentially money laundering for enemies of the United States. The people that we're supposed to be fighting in this so-called war on terror. Big banks here in the United States have been laundering money for them for years, and they've been popped for billions of dollars for doing this. So I don't think that holding the money of the MyPillow guy is actually going to hurt you. I don't think that's a thing, folks. Furthermore, that doesn't exactly seem like the kind of thing they would leave on a voicemail, does it? First, they would send a letter, and then, if the letter doesn't get any kind of response, they would probably, in fact, try to call you. Maybe. But they wouldn't just leave it on a voicemail like, hey, Mike, yeah, this is Jim from Minnesota Bank and Trust. You got to get your crap and get out of here, bud. Thanks, man. See ya. Not a thing that happens, folks. None of this story is plausible at all. So my guess, and again, this is my opinion, this is my guess, is that either somebody pranked Mike Lindell and he fell for it with that voicemail, or he had his people leave the voicemail themselves. Either way, it's fake. Unless Heartland Financial and or Minnesota Bank and Trust want to reach out to me personally and tell me that they did, in fact, tell Lindell he has 30 days to get his crap and get out, I'm not going to believe a word this man says. What I think he is trying to do is, of course, create more sympathy for himself. Portray himself as the victim. Because it's always about that. He's just like Donald Trump in that regard. But I'm going to keep fighting because I'm not giving up this fight, folks. I'm not going to let these banks tell me that I can't have my hundreds of millions of dollars there because, as we all know, banks don't like bad publicity, even if it means that they don't get to hold on to hundreds of millions of dollars, which is what Mike Lindell is worth. Yeah, none of it makes any sense. Because I seriously doubt that any of this is true.